we're trying to take this old router table, figure out with that little piece of stuff and our table saw upside down and this bed frame, how I can best make something similar to that sits over here. What I'm going to do is start cutting this rail here, and we're going to put one piece that comes out here and another piece that comes out back there, and then another piece that goes along this seam, and that's what's going to bolt in, and the legs kicking back here are what's going to keep it nice and stiff. And then I'll be able to adjust the height of that off of there. I bought some wood inserts and some bolts and things so that I could sort of control all that stuff and make things nice and level and straight and all that kind of fun stuff. So we're going to get started by taking this little piece off here. Here's a peek at what we're doing. So I got my rail bolted on the front side there, that guy. Then I got two side rails cut. You saw me plasma cut there maybe, assuming that video came out. Then I got an attachment point here and another attachment point back there that I'll have to trim up. And so we're all clamped into place and we're ready to weld. So let's fire up the welder, boys. That should be, yep, that piece right there. You can see we got a clearance for a couple things, and we're way low. But I've got some wood inserts I'm going to put in the back of here and some adjusting screws, and hopefully that's going to allow me to adjust this thing and get it perfectly level. We got all of our clearances back there for all the bolts, all the crap. So now we just need to get on to the leveling system and we should be rocking. Taking a peek at her here in progress. I've got all of my, I'm going to call it leveling bolts in there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I drilled all the holes. Let's just take this out. Let's just do it, Greg. Here we go. I drilled 8 holes there, and then tapped them. So I drilled them undersized for 1/4 inch. I can't remember. I think it was, oh Lord Almighty, it was 203 thousandths, which is slightly over what they want for the tap. I think the tap wants like 194 thousandths, but you know, it all works out. As long as you're under 1/4 inch, you still got some bite. But so these are all tapped. So from underneath I can screw them up, screw them down, and then I've got another set of 1/4 inch holes around here, 8 of those, and I've got 8 wood inserts, these little guys here. So I'll go ahead and mark all of those, and then I'll drill the holes for these on the drill press and get the wood inserts, and those will go the other way. They will hold down on this board. So there'll be a group that holds down and a group that pushes up, and the balance between those should get it nice and level. So the first thing we would do is level it up with these guys, and then you grab the other ones to hold it down so nothing shakes loose. And then the last thing I have here are some nylon type nuts, and those will go on these guys as an anti-rattle measure, just so that everything stays the same. So once I get it all leveled out, we'll put these on there and get it good and tightened down. I've got the holes, the marks drilled for all of these. I've got my depth gauge set, so it's going to cut into the board just deep enough for this guy. And then I do have, where the hell did I put it? Right here. This is how I'm going to insert them. I'll just show you that on video how I do it. This is how I do this. I chucked up, I had that little, I don't know what you want to call it, cap screw in there, and it's threaded all the way into the insert. We'll line this up. I'll put some pressure on this, and in we go. Make sure we get her all the way in, then we'll just maybe long-winded. There we go, she's out, and our wood insert is in. So yeah, that's how I do it. There's what she looks like after day one. So you can see that's a hold down, and that's an adjustment screw to push up. So right now I got this kind of wavy a little bit, just seeing how much adjustment I can put into it. Actually, it's a little bit just bowed. But anyway, so we got 8 of each, 8 hold downs and 8 push-ups. And tomorrow we'll get her all squared up and level and true and all that kind of fun stuff. And then hopefully I can route the router in. And I don't have one of those fancy plates for the router. I was just figuring I'd use a straight cut bit, route a hole right here in the middle, and then put some countersink screws in on the top there. I don't know if that's a great idea or not. Hopefully YouTube doesn't bust me for the music in the background. But that is it for today. So let's move over.